Section 7.2, we're going to keep on the theme of working with systems with equations, focusing on two variable linear systems today. So one method that we're going to use today is the method of elimination. So in order to use the method of elimination to solve a system of equations, we're going to take the following steps. The first thing we're going to do is obtain coefficients for x or y that differ only in sign by multiplying all terms of one or both equations suitably by chosen constants. Now, let's actually kind of start working through this. So step one on example one, we want to get either the x values or the y values to have equal but opposite coefficients. So what I'm thinking we should do is let's take the second equation and let's multiply the whole thing by 4. Now, by doing so, sorry, my computer's running a little slow. By doing so, we're going to leave that first equation alone. We got 2x minus 4y equals negative 7. In the second equation, multiplying everything by 4, we got 20x plus 4y equals negative 1. Okay, so that's step 1 done. Step 2, now it says add the equations to eliminate the variable. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the second equation and add the whole thing. So we have 2x plus 20x gives us 22x. Negative 4y plus 4y gives us 0y. So that's just going to cancel out. And then negative 7 plus negative 1 is going to give us, plus negative, I forgot to multiply that by 4. That's negative 4. It gives us negative 11. Now to keep solving for x here, that is step 2 there. Step 3 is solve the equation, so we're kind of doing that already. This is kind of what happened in 7.1 as well, where steps 2 and 3 really blur together. So to solve for the x value, we're going to divide both sides by 22. And we end up with, not negative 22, think ahead. Divide both sides by 22, we end up with x equals negative 1/2. So that's our x value for this equation. Now to find the y value, we're going to plug that back into one of our two equations. Now looking at those, 1/2 is probably going to be, or negative 1/2 is probably going to be a little easier to plug into the first equation. So I'm going to do 2 times negative 1/2 minus 4y equals negative 7. Cleaning this up, 2 times negative 1/2 is negative 1 minus 4y equals negative 7. To solve for y, we're going to add 1 to both sides. And we got negative 4y equals negative 6. Now to finish solving for y, we're going to divide both sides by negative 4. And we end up with y equals negative 6 divided by negative 4 gives us positive 3 over 2, or 1/2. Now I'm probably going to stick with the 3 over 2. Improper fractions I'm perfectly okay with. So now we have our x and y values, and let's check to make sure that they work out. Sorry, air server's still playing a little bit of catch up. There we go. Now step 5 is check our answers. So let's plug it into the other equation. We got 5 times our x value of negative 1/2 plus our y value of 3 over 2. Checking to see if that's equal to negative 1. Now, 5 times negative 1/2 we could write as negative 5 over 2 plus 3 over 2 equals negative 1. Negative 5 over 2 plus 3 over 2 gives us negative 2 over 2 equals negative 1, and that is sure true. So that way we know that we found a true solution to this equation, or the system of equations.